G'day guys, welcome back again. I'm going to do a little experiment for you tonight. Yes, it's night time here. I finished work and I was thinking about something at work today and I thought, I wonder what will happen. So, I'm going to do a little experiment. Now, for my pouring medium, I'm using one of my homemade mixtures. 3 parts floetrol, 2 parts PVA, glue, 1 part pouring medium and half a part of water. Mix all that up. So that's the floetrol and that's the PVA glue I use from Bunnings. It's a white glue. I think it's a bit thicker than the Elmer's glue in the States. And I've just got some global pouring medium in, but you can use any pouring medium you like. It doesn't matter what brand you use. Okay, now I'm going to layer the colours, flip them over, and then I'll tell you about the colours. And instead of my usual treadmill silicone, I'm going to use the coconut milk hair serum, just to see what happens. That's not the experiment though, but I guess it's part of it. And I'm just going to put it in this little squeezy bottle. So I'm going to put 4 drops in each colour, except the black. Oops, I think that was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It comes out pretty quick. And if you're not really careful, you get 2 drops instead of 1. So you've got to squeeze really gently and just try and get 4 little drops out. Not 1 and then a long train behind it, which will really give you probably about 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's all you need to do with your coconut milk hair serum. You don't need to mix it in a lot. Right, now I'm going to put a little bit of white in the bottom of all of them first. And I'm going to try and do light, dark, light, dark. Actually, that's not really pouring properly. Well, it's pouring, but it's just going straight in, falling through to the bottom because the cups are probably about that deep. So, I'm just going to pour down the side. No harm in pouring down the side. You get a nice layer, which I think works really well. What will we do next? Dark pink. I'll probably have enough to do 2 layers of each colour. A little bit of black between those, I think will be nice. Pretty much all pinks really. Shades of pinky purples and black and white today. I am going to do a big pour for my work for Pinktober, which is October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month at my work. So I'm going to attempt to do a big one in pinks. So we'll see how pinks go together. Won't be all these shades because this has got a little bit of a pinky purple in it, which I won't use. It's going to be like a starburst swipe, but in pinks. So we'll see how that goes. Might not use all that magenta colour. It tends to take over, I've found, the magenta. A little bit more white. And what will we do next? Some of this pinky purpley colour. Had a good day at work today. I got out a little bit earlier, an hour earlier, so I thought, yay, I can paint before it gets too late. I'm a nurse, so I work at the hospital during the day. And then paint when I can. usually on my day off, but because I had an early mark today, I thought, why not? This is just a little pour. It's just my 30 by 40 centimetre card, my thick card that I use. This one's 550 grams in weight, which I think if you're in the US, 0.46, I think, is what you might call it. Finish off that white. I've got a little bit of black left over, and then if I need to I can just pop it on the corners if I need to, and I will just thin it out. As you know, if for my paint flow enhancer I do make it a little bit thinner. If I just want the paint to run over the corners a little bit, I'll pop a tiny bit of water in that. Okay, let's flip these over. My little secret ingredient is in the cups already, so we'll see what happens. Whether or not it works, and I tell you all about it, I don't know. I'm thinking about actually making my own line of paint with my pouring medium, with my paint, with my oils, with all my ingredients ready to go. And all you do is get your paint, it's already pre-mixed, you layer it in your cups, you pour it out, done. So I'm thinking about it, just working out the logistics of it. Feel free to let me know if you think it's a good idea, whether you'd be interested in purchasing some of my own brand of paint, ready to go paint. Right, so what I've got here is white in the global. I have some rose pink. And then in the Liquitex Basics, medium magenta is a medium pink. And then we have this brighter pink, which is called hibiscus from Global. And this is kind of a pinky purple. It's called Japanese maple. And of course, black. And I've mixed all the paints as I usually do with my flip cups, 3 parts of my pouring medium to 1 part paint, and 1 drop of coconut milk hair serum per 30 grams or 1 ounce. So these cups have all got 90 grams of pouring medium and 30 grams of paint, which is 120 grams or 4 ounces. So they get 4 drops of oil in each colour, except for the black. So I'm going to just pop a little bit of water in my black. As I said, just in case I need it to help the paint flow. And I do like to make it a little bit thinner, just so that the paint can flow really easily if I want to encourage it to go over one particular corner. It's better having it a little bit thinner than a bit thicker. The paint can just flow really easily over it. So there we go. Okay, now I'm not sure how this is going to go, these colours. I haven't done all pinks before. I've done a purple with some turquoise. I've done bright purples with a little bit of pink, I think, and turquoise. I haven't done the pale pinks, so hopefully they won't get lost. Okay, let's go. Just tip this one over a little bit, since I'm losing it over the top. Plenty of paint here today. Pop a bit there. Got a little bit left in the cups if I need it. So quite a lot of paint. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I do use a lot of paint. As I said, at 90 grams of pouring medium, 30 of paint, it's 120 grams in each cup. By 6 cups, that's 720 grams of mixed paint to do a 30 by 40 centimetre canvas or card, whatever you're working on. Now I'm just going to torch a little bit, pop some bubbles, bring some cells up. need to get carried away with your torching, just a light torching, and you'll see the cells automatically pop up. Not as many here in the middle. Don't want to overdo it. There's some pink ones coming up, and you just need to give them some time to come up. Alright, and I'm not going to wait too long because these ones that I have got that have popped up, I don't want them to stretch too much out of shape. Those are quite nice colours actually together, aren't they? Alright, let's tilt. Got some bright pink underneath there. Go to the other corner. Plenty of paint, you can see it moving around really easily on there. Don't know what my dogs are barking at this time of night. Okay, so this little bit here that I poured on afterwards, which I always tell you don't do that, but I did it anyway because it's always a little bit muddy. Let's see if we can get some of that to run off the side. Loving these cells, I must say. That's Abby, the barker. Just want to get that little bit of a corner off there, but I don't want to lose these. These are beautiful. I think I'll just leave it. As I've said before, don't ruin a whole painting just because you want to get rid of one little corner. Abby! No! She's just sitting there looking at me. I don't know why she's barking. Alright, now I'm just going to have a look at this composition. Really liking this side here. Wow, look at those cells. And they're staying put when I tilt, which is great to see. Just going to run my finger under the edge there. Just to get that paint off. Wow, I really like those cells, my goodness. Well, I think this is a keeper. Some more experimenting will be needed, but it's pretty good so far. And just a very light torching just to pop any bubbles. Love, love, love these cluster here. I haven't got that many in the middle there. There were some there, but because the middle cup, it doesn't stretch as much as the sides. You've always got this paint in the middle never sort of stretches out as much as the side ones do, so your cells don't tend to stretch. You always get sort of smaller cells in the middle there. These sides have stretched, they've gone over the edge. They're always going to be a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm going to take you in for a close-up so you can have a little look, see what you think of my new mix. So if you had these paints mixed up with this pouring medium, with all my ingredients, with my oil, and all you had to do is layer them in the cups, turn them out, that is what you would get. Easy. You don't have to worry about measuring or weighing, you would just pour them out. So if you think that's something that you would like me to pursue, let me know and I'll certainly look into it. See what I can do. Just going to flip that around. Okay. I think that's probably as close as I can get. Really happy with those cells. Nice colours too. Wasn't sure how the pale pinks were going to go together. The Japanese maple, it's kind of got lost. There's a little bit there, but not a lot of it, which is nice. Now the colours have all blended. You can't really see. Oh, that bright pink, you can see that one, that Liquitex Basics. That really stands out. But yeah, I think it's mixed really well. Happy with that one. So as I said, let me know what you think, if you like this. And I will see you for the next little pour. I better go and feed my dogs, make some dinner, have a little sit down, watch the block, and I'll see you for the next pour. Bye for now.